Hi everyone, my name is Joy Fowl and I am a coach with Team Beachbody, and I wanted to take some time today to show you around our Beachbody On Demand, or our BOD as we like to call it for short. Let you look around in there, see all the things that they have to offer, all the wonderful things that you can do at home, and just kind of get you familiar with it. So let me share my screen with you. Awesome. So now you guys should be able to see my screen, and I have just signed into the Beachbody On Demand website. And so you'll see up here is the URL, beachbodyondemand.com. And what I did is, it looks exactly the same. I just went over here and I clicked on sign in, and it brings me to this page. When you sign in, you'll see that at the top there are a couple tabs. There are workout programs, trainers, how it works, blog, and community. I'm not going to touch on blog or community in this video. I feel like they're pretty self-explanatory and just something that you can explore on your own time when you're ready to dig into that. What I really want to show you is the ability you have to search through BOD and find your workouts, find something that fits, something that you want to do, something that you enjoy doing, see the variety, try different programs, just everything that it has to offer. So I want to first show you the options here underneath workout programs. You'll see that we have an option for fitness level. So you can search all of our programs based on what level you feel you're at, what level you want to be working out at. We have everything from beginner all the way up to advanced. I'm going to go ahead and click here on intermediate advanced programs, and I have it listed over here, as you can see, from A to Z. I do want to say though, even though these programs are deemed intermediate advanced via Beachbody, I believe that every program that I have done at this level, at this intermediate advanced level, the trainers are so good at breaking everything down, every move down, and offering modifications for everything, reminding you to go at your own pace, and that this workout is about you. It's not about what you see everybody doing on the TV. It's about your journey and where you're at, your fitness level. And they do break down the moves for you and show you those modifications, so that if you're a beginner, you get to start with the beginning of learning how to do that move. For example, Shaun T, he is the trainer for some awesome programs. I just finished his Insanity Max 30. I did Insanity years ago. I haven't picked that one up yet again, but I've also done T25 of his. And he is, I feel like people look at his programs and they're like, oh, I could never do that. Like, those are too high impact, they're too intense. But Shaun T is awesome, and he breaks it down for you, especially if you follow him on social media. He will show you how to break down a burpee from the very beginning of doing that burpee with no jump included, all low impact, and then he shows you how to work up to doing the full burpee when you're ready. So I think that that's one of the great things about Beachbody. One of the things that I've really noticed over the last year and a half that I've been coaching is how great the trainers are with educating everyone on proper form and on modifications. As someone who was certified in bar, it's really important to me that form is kept first. You always want to make sure that you're protecting your body first. You don't want to be doing anything that would actually hurt you. So I will say that even though these are listed as intermediate advanced, there are always modifications that you can tone it down and work your way up. So don't be afraid of the fact that the program you were interested in might be listed as intermediate advanced. Talk to your coach, and they'll be able to let you know based on your individual ability if it's something that you would be able to do at this point. So you can search via fitness level, like we just did, but you can also search via time. I think one of the great things about Beachbody, and one of the things that we're known for, is our quick at-home workouts. You know, you hear about the 30-minute workouts, and doing those workouts 6 days a week. And, you know, that's awesome. It's amazing. Before I did Beachbody, I worked out for an hour a day. And so it was hard for me to switch over to 30 minutes or 40 minutes a day. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm missing out here. So for someone who, you know, has the time to do 60 minutes a day, or who wants to do 60 minutes a day, you know, there's an option here for you. But the rest of us, most of us are looking for something that, you know, fits in with our life. You know, 30 minutes, 30 to 60 minutes, maybe a 45-minute program, maybe something that's 30 minutes one day and 50 minutes the next. But you can also search by time. So that's amazing too, because you're able to find what will fit into your schedule. And I think that is, you know, one of the great things about Beachbody On Demand is that, you know, you're not trying to get to a class at a gym or, you know, at a studio. You're not trying to fit your life into, you know, somebody else's schedule on somebody else's time. You can do this on your own time when you want it. You know, instead of getting someplace to take a class at 6 a.m. or at noon on your lunch break, if you're 5 or 10 minutes late, it's no big deal. You're still going to get that workout in. It's still going to be done. And your trainer is sitting there just waiting for you to push play. You can also search here based on type. And so we've got cardio, dance, low impact, muscle building, slim and tone, and yoga. And I'm going to click on yoga just for a second because I want to show you something really awesome. Two things, actually. I'm going to first go over here and click on the 3-week yoga retreat. This program has been out for just about a year now. And I'm not a huge yoga person. I have trouble sitting still and being quiet. But I have tried a couple of the exercises, and I will say that it was amazing to me how well everything was verbally communicated. I mean, I didn't have to see the TV at all to be able to put my body in the positionings that, you know, they were talking to us about. So I think that, you know, speaks for itself. You know, you're still getting that one-on-one, and it's amazing. But I want to scroll down here and show you it says beginner basics for yoga. I think, you know, people are interested in yoga, but they don't know where to start. And so here's a great series here, beginner basics, and you'll see that they're short, 3-4 minutes, just showing you the most common yoga poses and how to get into them and really explaining them to you. I just love that that's there. So I wanted to point that out to you. And then since we were talking about the type of programs and we were talking about yoga, we have the Beachbody Yoga Studio here. And I wanted to click here and show you this. I feel this is really cool. So you can see that they've classified the yoga based on different categories, you know, core work, restorative, yoga for athletes, flow, cardio and flow, sculpt. And then here's what I wanted to show you, this meditation here. I feel like meditation has really taken off lately over the last couple of years. And there's apps and things that you can get on your phone that can, you know, walk you through meditation. But it's really cool that we have some here. And they're short, 10 and 20 minutes. There's one for starting your day, one for ending your day, one to help relieve stress. So if you're at work or wherever you're at, you can pull up your phone and pull up this stress relief meditation, sit in your car and do some meditation, or on the floor in your office. And here's one for insomnia relief. When I discovered this little series a couple weeks ago, I was like, oh my gosh, like next time I can't sleep, I'm going to pull up this insomnia relief and I'm going to give that a go. But I think that is really cool, and it's not listed as a type. Meditation isn't there, so I wanted to make sure I pointed that out. It's really great, and, you know, something that you can add on to your program. You know, if you're doing a different program, you can always add that on. But over here, you can also search by trainer. So for example, I am going to click on Joel Freeman, and Joel is one of the trainers from Quarter Force, which is one of my favorite programs. Quarter Force is an MMA style program, and I love MMA style programs. Kickboxing, you know, things like back in the day when I was in high school, I loved Tae Bo, and this takes me back to that. Just makes you feel like a real badass, and so I love this program. But some of our trainers have what we call exclusives, so BOD exclusives, and Joel is one of them. And he has 2 workouts here. They're not, it's not a program. It's not, listed with a program like Core to Force or Hammer and Chisel or Insanity Max 30. These are just, random workouts. And so he has 2 here, his 8x8 and his grab bag power. You'll see the timing here, 23 minutes and 35 minutes. You guys, these are 2 of my favorite workouts to do. If I'm running short on time and I need to get in a full body workout, I really need to just kill it. These are 2 of my go-tos. If I'm in between programs or, maybe, I just have a lot of anxious energy and I want to, get going with some kind of, additional exercise. These are 2 that I really love to do. So I wanted to point that out to you, that you should check out these exclusives. They're really great. Another one of my favorite BOD exclusives is from Autumn. Let's go back. I am going to unclick on Joel, and I am going to scroll up to Autumn. If you do not know who Autumn is, oh my goodness. So while we were talking about Autumn, there's 2 things I wanted to show you, actually more than 2 things. There's a few things I want to show you about Autumn. Autumn has the Active Maternity series. So all of you expecting mamas, there's workouts here for your first trimester, second, third. There's one, post-baby, postpartum, and, getting back into it, just starting to move. And so these workouts are tailored to a pregnant woman and through the different trimesters of your pregnancy. And that's just it doesn't get any more one-on-one than that. But Autumn also has BOD exclusives, and this is what I wanted to show you. If you're still trying to find, what program you want to do and you're in between things, Kill Cupcake. You guys, this is an amazing workout in 26 minutes. I promise you, if you, have got to get it in, this workout, there's no excuses. This is a great workout. If you haven't tried it, I would suggest giving it a go, and then you can get a taste for what Autumn is like. We have all of these wonderful, programs here, workout programs. We also have the Kids and Family Collection. So this is a great way to get your family involved. So Shanti's Fit Kids. There's Tony and the Kids. Hip Hop Abs, that's one of Shanti's, but there's Rock and Body, which was Shanti. And then you can get your kids involved in the Active Maternity. There's the Tai Chi. Always say it wrong. But there's so many things that you can do with your family. Get your family involved, get your kids involved, and make it fun. My daughter loves to do, she'll be 6 in August, and she loves to do Country Heat with me. She thinks that it's a lot of fun. And so we'll do that together from time to time, and it's really cool to get her in on that. But besides all of our programs, from weightlifting to yoga, dance, cardio, all of those, we also have the Fix8 cooking show. And this developed, long after 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme, or at least to us, it came out after that. But what happened was Autumn put out her Fix8 cookbook, which is an amazing cookbook. It's got everything in it from appetizers and salad dressings to desserts, breakfast, everything. It had all these wonderful things, and it's $25. I use it constantly. It's amazing. But everybody loved it, raved about it. People wanted more. And so her and her brother, Bobby, who is a chef, they now have this Fix8 cooking show. And so they add new recipes and new videos all the time. So you can actually not just pull up the recipe, but you can watch them make it. My husband loves to watch these videos. And then also in here, these are some things I want to point out to you, is the foundational videos where she breaks down the containers. She talks about doing a pantry raid. She shows you how to, do how she meal preps for 5 days of food. All of those things, it's in there. So there's no reason you have to say that you didn't know how to do it. They're giving it to you right here. Look at all of these amazing recipes. There's one up here we just scrolled past. These turkey sloppy joes, you guys, they're amazing. My family loves them. The chicken tortilla soup is amazing. a lot of these are new recipes that I haven't tried yet. The chicken enchiladas are so good. I mean, all of these things are just, they're so delicious. I haven't had one Big Steak recipe that I don't love. My daughter loves the macaroni and cheese with the broccoli and chicken. It's just so good. Everything's delicious. The turkey chili is delicious. Anyways, here's tons of recipes for snacks and meals. And these are going to give you not only your container count, it's also going to give you, the calorie, all the nutritional information, calories, fat, protein, all that stuff, carbs. It's going to tell you that information too. It's just a great way to make your meal plans. It's just going through here. And look, there's even desserts and cocktail recipes. So I don't know how much more you could make this fit into your life, right? It's awesome. So I've shown you all of the program options, like all the things that are there. I've told you about the modifications that these amazing trainers offer. So it's like you're literally one-on-one with someone. I want to show you this as well, the Beachbody Challenge du Jour. CDJ, if you ever see people talking about CDJ, that's what this is short for. But basically what it is every week that Beachbody will put out a weekly workout schedule. So you're not really locked into one program. You're trying different workouts from all of the programs. So you'll see today's workout is Flow from the 3-week yoga retreat. Here are the previous workouts they have. You'll see here is the weekly schedule for this week. There was plyo, upper body, cardio, all of that's there. And you can click on all those workouts and do the challenge du jour. So it's, keeping you guessing and doing something new, keeping you interested in. The last thing, the final thing that I want to show you that is amazing about our Beachbody On Demand is all of the program materials. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on Core Force because it's right here, right? And I'm going to, you'll see that there's every single one of the programs. You'll see that we have all of the programs are listed here. And you can play them. You can get details on them. It'll tell you if you need any equipment. You don't need any equipment for Core Force, but if you needed equipment, it would say what you needed. So they're all here. And then any of the bonus workouts are all there. So everything is there for you, all right there. And then there are the program materials. So click over here. There's a quick start guide, the calendar. So let's just pull up the calendar. There's also a deluxe calendar and a hybrid calendar. One of the things that I loved about Core Force. So this is your 30-day calendar. So you can keep this on your phone. You can print it out on your computer, whatever you want to do. And this tells you what workouts you're doing and when. So I think that is awesome. Let me go back. Oh no. So you have 3 different calendars here that you can do. They're 30-day calendars. So you could really stick with Core Force for 90 days. Stick with the basic calendar, then move into the deluxe calendar and really step it up with some more intense workouts, and then move into a hybrid schedule, which is great. You'll have your eating plan here, and that is, almost every single one of the programs now use the container system, the color-coded container system that started with 21 Day Fix. But some of them are a little bit different. With Core Force, for example, all of no matter what category you are in for the number of containers that you get, on week 3, I believe it is, everybody gets an extra purple. And so, it's always exciting. So things get changed up a little bit. But this is what these are, is all of those little booklets that used to be sent to you. So you can print this out if you want to, or you can just save it to your computer and scroll through it when you need it. So you have your iPad or tablet. And one of the things that I do is I just go through, I review everything, and then I will print out the pages that I need, so the ones that I will use the most. But you'll see everything is listed in here. It's great, so handy. So your eating plan, there's food tracker, there's an FAQ, it's all there, and then of course we have it listed in the other languages as well. Another cool little thing, let's go back to programs. Another cool little thing that I want to show you that may be important to some of you. I know it was something that my husband, when I showed him, he was like, oh my gosh, it was life-changing for him. One of our favorite programs is Hammer and Chisel. I did Hammer and Chisel not immediately after having my second baby, but very shortly after. And it really, I mean, this program changed my body. And I'm in love with lifting weights now. But what I want to show you is when you click on here, you'll see that there are all the programs listed here, the deluxe workouts. And this is the part that some people aren't aware of, or they don't scroll down or they don't see it. But my husband was stoked about this. There is Hammer and Chisel, no music. These are every single one of the workouts with no music on them. My husband's always like, I don't want to listen to the music. He wants to listen to his own music. So we can turn the TV up and still be able to hear the trainer, but have our own music, you know, going on a radio or a phone for us to listen to. So if you have your own playlist, whatever you want to do, there is this option, which I think is like so super cool. They couldn't have catered to us anymore. We're so spoiled. That is amazing. And then of course up here, let's click on trainers. You can see all of the trainers. Let's just click on Tony. I'm currently doing P90X3, and that is a Tony Horton program, and I love it. This is my second Tony Horton program. As you can see, here are all of the programs that Tony is in. Every single one of them. You can find all of his workouts. P90. My father-in-law was doing P90 with some of his friends, and he really liked it. And I have a girl who's in my challenge group right now who loves P90 too. She loves it so much. So very different, you know, a man and a woman. And, you know, my father-in-law is a grandfather as well. And he you know, totally different age groups, and they both love it. So that's there. And then we can go ahead and click on how it works. So you can see that you have, you know, choosing the right program for you, using the program's meal plan, tracking your workouts, getting your results, and getting going. So there's all of that here for you. They couldn't have made it any easier. Like I said, we are totally spoiled, totally spoiled. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen with you so you can see me. Hi. I know there's terrible lighting. It's a little dark. But that is, you know, your tour of Beachbody on Demand. It's amazing. I'm getting ready to have my Energize and go do my workout for today. Super pumped about it. Like I said, I'm doing P90X3 and I am in month 2. It's continuously challenging me. But if you are interested in getting started with Beachbody on Demand, make sure you reach out to me. You can email me at fitasabelle@gmail.com. It's FITASABELLE@gmail.com, or reach out to me on social media, Joy Fowl Fit Isabel. You can find me, or sign up at my site at www.joyfowfitness.com, and I'll reach out to you and get you started. I hope that this was helpful to you, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate.